Welcome to Attingo Talks, daily insights on everything financial. I'm Diana Feliz and Joyce Padilla with me. Thanks for joining us.
Today, let's talk love insurance. So, have you ever heard of love insurance? I'm sure you haven't. So, let's hear it from the experts.
That's right. Let's welcome Amar Sangha. He is a CFA MBA, which basically means he's a super smart guy. Amar, he loves to educate his clients so that they can take the right steps so they can sleep well at night. He is a financial advisor from Carte Wealth Management. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, ladies. Pleasure to be here. You look wonderful.
If you notice, we're all red and pink because we're talking about love insurance today.
Absolutely.
So Aman, can you please help our viewers understand what the concept of life insurance is?
Yeah, thank you, Joyce. I think it's an age-old question, but it takes added importance in the period we're living through, especially with COVID-19 all around us, where we're understanding the importance of our loved ones around us. So if you look at it through the lens of love that we've been talking about, I think life insurance is a misnomer. It should really be called either love insurance or legacy insurance. And what I mean by that is when we are up and alive, we work hard. We care for the things that we cherish most. We care for our families, our businesses. We care for our educational institutions, any charities that we are engaged with. We want these entities to do well. So the basic question we have to ask ourselves is, do we want to continue that TLC post our lives? And if the answer is yes, then yes. The answer is life insurance or love insurance.
Yeah.
So anything that you would want to be looked after or cared for once you've passed away, that's where life insurance comes in.
So life insurance is really for the people we love, right? It's kind of like protecting who we love.
Absolutely. And I'll just extend the definition of people. Like, it could be more than people. It could be a charity. It could be my alma mater. Anything that we want to do well and contribute to their growth post our existing lives. That's what life insurance helps.
So what motivates you, Aman, to inspire people to consider life insurance?
It's if you look at insurance, it looks like a very transactional relationship. It becomes a lot more relatable in the case of a claim, especially in case there is an untimely death. Now, you would pray that a client never happens to use their insurance, and that's the best. But we know stuff happens, and especially if it's untimely, the client, if you were to meet them at that point, they are emotionally wrecked. Like, they are vulnerable. The walls, it's just like, the walls have collapsed around them. Now, if that vulnerable moment in your lifetime, the advisor come across, presents a check. I don't want to emphasize the amount. It could be anything, 250K, 500K, it doesn't matter. But the more point is, when you deliver that check, I have felt myself somehow a pivot happening within the client's lives. And you could see that pivot from grief to belief, and that impetus to disconnect from the past and engage with the future. So, wow. And I'm not de-emphasizing the money part of it, but just the orientation from backwards to forward looking is the power that I've seen myself in these instances, that it becomes so much power to the client's lives that they look forward to tomorrow. And that's, I think, what motivates me to make sure that the clients have the right protection in place. So irrespective of what life might throw at you, you're always forward looking. You're looking for what comes next, or what's better for you.
And it takes a huge weight off to have to deal with certain circumstances in that moment in a very seamless way. I
Right.
couldn't agree more with you in that regard. So if, getting in contact, sometimes there's a lot of misunderstanding, misinformation when it comes to this. So I'm going to encourage you to have a conversation. And that's, Aman is an amazing individual to be able to ask those questions too. Yes, sharing the love. But it's so important. And I'm going to tell you this story, actually. I had the opportunity to deliver a series of life insurance and critical illness checks. And, I used to think that it was like replacing a person. And I was think, oh my gosh, it's like giving this money. And it's like you think that you're going to make it okay with this money. And the first time I ever delivered a check, it was totally not that. It was really such a sigh of relief to know that money wasn't the issue in that moment. And it was just like a breath of fresh air. We'll deal with that. And then we can focus on what we really needed to do. And I love the way you say that, transitioning into the future. So beautifully said. It really is love insurance. All right. Thank you, Aman, so much for sharing your insights with us today. And here at Attingo, this is your source for life insurance, for critical illness insurance, and investments. And if you need a second opinion on your investments, or you want to review your life insurance, or you want to top up your critical illness insurance, this is a really good time. Call us and let's talk. At the same time, Aman is part of our team.
Yes. And, think about what financial struggles are you probably going through right now. So take a moment and book a call with us where we can just talk and give some good free advice. So we'll put the link again on our comments so you can just quickly schedule a call.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today on Attingo Talks.
Bye-bye.